Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023, Watkins Jail, Phoenix, Arizona. As I was leaving the jail last week, I was pondering the difference between substituting in primary to visiting the inmates. The primary children were so happy and their eyes were so full of light. On the other hand, while I think the men were glad for a break in their routine, their countenances seemed rather beat down and lifeless. For the next few days, my prayer was how the inmates could get some of that light in their eyes. The answer to my petition came in the form of a message from Sister Thomas asking me to substitute for her primary class on Sunday. I wasn't disappointed. For singing time, there was a series of pictures on the whiteboard that the children needed to put in order for the song, "I'm Trying to Be Like Jesus." After the pictures were in order, Sister Christian started to teach the song in sign language. I was especially moved by the sign for Jesus. It is made by touching the middle of your right palm with your left middle finger, followed by touching the middle of your left palm with your right middle finger. The sign for love is made by crossing your wrists over the middle of your chest with your hands made into fists. Sister Christian made the sign for you by pointing at us. The children worked on learning all the words to the song in sign language, but I determined I would remember how to sign, "Jesus loves you." The classroom at the jail was full this afternoon. I handed out copies of "I'm Trying to Be Like Jesus" to all the men. We introduced ourselves as sons of God and sang, "I'm trying to be like Jesus, I'm following in his ways. I'm trying to love as he did in all that I do and say. At times I am tempted to make a wrong choice, but I try to listen as a still small voice whispers, love one another as Jesus loves you. Try to show kindness in all that you do. Be gentle and loving in deed and in thought, for these are the things Jesus taught." After the opening prayer, I told the men I was going to show them someone's name in sign language, and I wanted them to guess whose name it was. After I made the sign for Jesus 3 or 4 times, there was an audible gasp when one of the inmates finally said, "That's the nail prints in Jesus' hands." The men were so excited when we practiced all the sign language symbols for "Jesus loves you." I was feeling very positive as the men were walking back to their cells today and were telling the guard in sign language that Jesus loved him.